Hello and welcome, or welcome back to my Dandelion Diaries. Today I'm going to be going over covers for the Nisha Fernando Designs Journey Planner. This is the A5 size, so I'm going to be going through all of the A5 covers, or I have one pouch that I think this might fit in, and we're just going to explore it together. I am not going to be talking about clear covers though. I just want to put that out in the beginning. The clear cover comes or is offered by Nisha, so you can order it with your planner if you wanted to. And her clear covers are phenomenal. Like, the quality of these is just wow. I'm also going to try to not take the clear cover off of the planner and see if it will fit inside these covers as well. So I'm just going to go through the ones I have. I have a Moterm, I have several Hobonichi, and I have a couple of maker ones in the back here. So let's just get started here. So probably the one that is going to be the most affordable out of all of these is the Moterm. This is just the standard Moterm cover. I don't really use this anymore and have debated on selling it. So we'll see. But let's see if Nisha Fernando fits. Okay, one side does fit, but as you can see, the clear cover is still hanging out a little bit over here on the side. I'm not going to try to put the other side in, but this is what it would look like in the cover. It does snap on the second snap, so I can still snap it on the second snap or the first snap, either one. I think the second snap would probably feel more comfortable just because of the way the planner is in this right now. But I personally would think this planner is a little too chunky for this cover. Maybe if we took the clear cover off, it would have a better fit. But like I said, I'm not going to be doing that just because I want to not put any extra stress on my planner that I don't have to. But yeah, I would say this is, you could make it work if you didn't have the clear cover on it. If you have the clear cover on it, I don't think it would be a good match. Okay, next is Galen leather. So this is the standard Galen leather A5 cover here. This one is in the undyed. I'm going to tell you right now, it already doesn't fit just because I'm not even going to put it in the sides, and it is so big. Like, there's a whole almost 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch of space here on the front. So even if I were able to push this into the back flap, which it won't fit because I have the clear cover on it, it would still be very, very snug, and I don't think it would look right. I really don't. So that's my 2 cents for Galen leather. You could probably order a custom one from Galen leather if you wanted to, depending on, your price range, if that's something you wanted to go for. But the standard one they offer, I don't think would do. Even without the clear cover on this, I think it would still be too snug. I think it's too thick. I think the book itself is just too thick here. Okay, now let's chat about Hobonichi. This is a drawer pouch. This is a large drawer pouch. I don't remember the name of this design. I want to say it was something lace because there's lace on it, but who knows. But I like using these for transporting to like cafes and stuff. And I can tell you right now already it fits in this drawer pouch because I use it. So yeah, it does fit inside a drawer pouch like this, and there's still plenty of more room. Wow, that's good English. There's still plenty of room. I could put a whole other book in here. I could put my Kindle in here. I could put a small pencil pouch. It'll still hold the book. This is very thick though, which is probably because the Journey Planner is a thick girl. But it does fit inside a large drawer pouch if this is something you were looking at from Hobonichi. I really enjoy these. Whenever they have a pattern that I really go for, I like to get the large ones and also the smaller pencil pouch size ones because they match. They're really cute. And they're just really easy to take to a cafe or the library, and I don't know, it's cute. And I like them. Anyways, it fits the Journey Planner. That is what we are here for. That is the mission for today. And it fits. So there you go. Okay, next I want to talk about some Hobonichi covers. These are the Taut covers. I have 2 different kinds. This one is a bit more of like a softer leather. I think this was the Celestial Blue or Celeste Blue from 2 or 3 years ago. And then this one is the burgundy, which is kind of like a shiny leather shoe kind of texture. Love both of these. But I'm going to tell you again, I don't think they're going to fit. I can slip the back cover in, so that's a good sign, but yeah, it's too it's too thick. So similar to like the Galen leather one, you're going to have this 1/4 to 1/2 inch sticking out on the side here. Again, it fits with the clear cover in the back sleeve, which is kind of nice, but it's gonna not cover all of the front, so it doesn't look awesome. Yeah, granted, my planner is maybe a little fluffy. It's got some stuff stuffed into it, but it's not fully used, I would say, because I didn't use it for the first 3 months of the year. Yeah, so there's that. That's the harder leather one. And then the softer leather one, which I have had experience that it has a little bit more leeway than the harder leather. But yeah, it's the same situation. So it covers a little bit more of the front, but not enough. I think if you took the clear cover off, you might be able to fit this one pretty snugly, just because of where the actual cover is sitting, because this is clear cover and then cover is sitting like right underneath the edge of this. So without the clear cover, I think you would be able to fit it into the softer Hobonichi Taut covers. I think the one they have this year is similar to this texture, that it's a bit more of like a pebbled soft texture, so you might have some luck. Also, if you didn't use the clear cover or bulk up your planner, you'd probably have luck too, but for the situation my planner is in, that is not going to fit. Okay, then we have another style of Hobonichi cover here. I usually get my covers from Hobonichi because I was in Cousins for a very long time and I really enjoy their planner covers. I think they have really fun designs, but this one is a slimmer version of their covers. I don't remember. I know it's like 𝗤𝗏𝘁𝗄𝗏 𝗦𝘃𝗍 is the artist, but I don't remember how they describe the style of this. But it's a thinner cover. Like, it's not going to fit. Yeah. Like, I can't even get this in here with the clear cover on. I'm not even gonna try to push that. But it is a thinner cover. It's meant to be like somebody who doesn't thick out their books, or if they're using like a notebook or something like that, I think it would work better. But it's not going to fit the journey planner, just flat out. It's not going to do it. It's too thin. I think if we didn't have the clear cover, we might have some success, but I think it would still be too small. But that's my 2 cents. Then we have the standard Hobonichi cover. This one I adore. It's got dandelions all over it and a little bear and a little cat, and it's just so cute. And the yellow inside, oh, I love. Yeah, I was so glad I picked this up. But this is really what I wanted to see, because there is a planner cover for the 2026 planners that I'm very interested in getting. But if I can't fit my planner in it, then I don't see the reason to purchase one, if that makes sense. So let's give this a shot. Okay, so she is in the back slip. Okay, so I think if I were to use it without a clear cover, it would fit very well. But for now, it covers the whole front. If I were to take a pen, use this pen, to try to close the butterfly, it will close. It is very snug. I will say that. It is very snug, but it does fit inside the planner. Or I should say the cover fits the planner. The planner is inside the cover. Yes. So yeah, it does fit with one sleeve or one side of the cover pushed in. I'm going to go ahead and brave trying to put the other side of the cover in just to see what it would look like. It's going to be weird with the clear cover though, so I don't know how well this is going to turn out, but we're just going to give it the good old try. Ooh. Okay, it is in there, but it is very tight. As you can see, like the covers don't really want to stay down. So if you do not use a clear cover, I would say yes, the planner, the journey planner will fit in the Hobonichi covers. If you do use a clear cover, I would recommend only having one side of the planner in in the cover. Otherwise, you're going to have, I think, a little too much stress on the cover itself. So I would say, again, if you want to have a Hobonichi cover, or if you're eyeing one like I am, it will fit like this with only one of the sides of the planner in the cover if you have a clear cover. If you do not have the clear cover, this will easily fit both sides of the planner, and I think it would look really cute and nice and chunky and full. So that is very good to know. Yeah. Okay, cool. I do have one more Hobonichi cover that I think this is going to fit no problem in, but we're going to show it anyways, and that is a 5-year cover. So this is the A5 5-year undyed leather cover. It is meant for very chunky books. Just for comparison, here is the 5-year book next to the Nisha Fernando Designs Planner. You can see they are almost the exact same size. So if you, again, are a fan of Hobonichi and you want a cover, I mean, granted, this year might be a little different, but the 5-year covers do, I'm gonna just tell you right now, they fit because there's no way they wouldn't. So that's with one side in, perfect, absolutely perfect. Yep. And then this is with the other side in. Yeah, so it fits perfectly in the 5-year. So if you were, again, interested in a cover from Hobonichi, the 5-year covers fit immaculately. You probably still have some wiggle room even. That's perfect. And you can use a clear cover, no problems. Great fit. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I unfortunately think the US customer base is going to struggle if they want to get a 5-year cover, because then they're going to be required to get a 5-year planner for the year 2026, just because of the way Hobonichi is releasing their products. So just keep that in mind. You might be able to get something like this out of resale group. Yeah. Anyways, the last covers here are from a maker. This is Rowena of Sojourner. She makes beautiful leather covers. I love the leathers she picks too. This one is a harder leather or a stiffer leather called Stag. And this other one on the back is called Desert Oasis, and it's a very soft leather. So I want to see how it fits with her standard A5 sized planners here. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to fit with clear cover. So I'm just going to kind of wrap it around to see how it would fit this way. A lot of her planner covers do not allow for a clear cover. You can request that when you order with her, but she usually tries to I wouldn't say fight against it, but she doesn't recommend having a clear cover inside a leather cover because it can damage the stitching, which makes sense. But it does fit around with just it wrapped around like this, and I think it looks very nice. So that's good to know. And then I want to try it with the soft leather as well. Which again, clear cover is not going to fit there, which makes sense. It's kind of awkward to do since I can't put it inside with the clear cover on. This one fits too, but it's not going to, again, fit with the clear cover. I think this one you would need to take the clear cover off for it to do any kind of fitting, but there's that. So overall, I think the best option if you wanted to get a cover for the Nisha Fernando Designs Planner, which is completely optional, I think your best bet is going to be the Hobonichi 5-year covers of the ones that I tried today. Obviously, there's plenty of cover makers out there that could make you something custom. But if you're wanting something just like purchased straight off the shelf, I think the Hobonichi 5-year cover is the best option to fit the chonky beast that is the Journey Planner. And then second to that, I would say you could probably get away with a classic Hobonichi cover, but it's going to be a bit snug and you probably won't want to use the clear cover on the planner as well. I personally think I am going to just do what I've been doing and just carry it around in a drawer pouch, because I like the clear cover on the planner, and ultimately, I don't really carry a whole lot of things with me when I take this out of the house. If and when I take it out of the house, usually it just goes again to the library or to a coffee shop, and it just stays in this with like a few pens, and that's it. So I don't need a lot of receipts or pockets for anything else. So I think this works well for me, and I think I have officially talked myself out of getting an A5 cover for 2026, which is kind of cool. Saved myself some money, which is nice. But yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you want a cover for this, to search out a Hobonichi 5-year size cover. I think you could work with the Hobonichi regular covers as well, and then any makers could easily make you a custom cover that would fit this chunky beast as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. Let me know if you have any questions about the Journey Planner. I will say I don't know when she is releasing her 2026 lineup yet. She has mentioned that they are coming, that it's Tomoe River paper, and that the layouts have not changed. But definitely, if you are interested, check out her Facebook group or her Instagram page, because that seems to be where she is making the most announcements. But yeah, let me know again if you have any questions about covers. I'll see what I can do. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.